To get started, let's do some running just to get our heart rates up. So here we go. We're starting with our running. So immediately we're on the balls of our feet, warming up our ankles. Mine always are a little rusty at first, so just be careful. Keeping your knees towards the ground for right now, kind of like a butt kick. Warming up the backs of our legs. If you want, you can just step it. We're just getting our heart rate up. Starting to breathe. Awesome, we're gonna come into jumping jacks. So again, you can just step it or jump. Feeling like our tailbone is long, going down towards the ground, opening up our hips and our shoulders here. So instead of just throwing your hands up, really think about your shoulders moving your arms up and down. Breathe. Breathe in your ribs, in your belly. Awesome. We're going to come into a side lunge. So we're going to come over here, side lunge, toe tap back to center. Reach for your toe. Really open up that hip flexor. The inner thigh. Get your music going. Making sure that you have your chair ready. If you don't have a chair, that's okay. We're going to come into a sumo squat. We're going to bring our sink down. Whew, sinking down. We're going to bring our right shoulder towards the center. Opening up that side. Let's do the other side. And we're going to come down, touch the ground with a flat back. So let's do that again. Here we go. We go down. Right shoulder. Keeping your hips where they are. Left shoulder. And let's bend over. Roll it up. We're going to do that 2 more times. Here's 1. And down. Roll it on up. Last time we're going to do our right shoulder. Left shoulder, keeping our knees right over our ankles. Coming into our wide leg stretch. Roll it all the way to the top. And we're going to come into our lateral raises. If you need a little bit more of a warm-up, certainly feel free to do some arm circles. You can do that. Whatever will make you feel like you are warm and ready to go. So again, we're doing our lateral raises. And we're going to go slow. So here we go. Shoulders back and down, pressing down into our feet, pulling your core up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, 2, 3, 4. Being careful right here not to throw it all the way up. Whew. Here's 3. Another way we like to make it look like we're lifting higher is by lifting our chest. So like this. Don't allow it to come out. Here's 6. Stopping at shoulder height. Lowering it down, using your shoulders to lower it down. Here's 8. Here's 9. 10. All right, we're coming into our deadlift. Look at your heavy weight. You ready? So we are hinging from our hips. I'll go this way. So we are hinging from our hips here and coming down and squeezing up with our glutes. So it's your glutes coming up, not your lower back. Are you ready? Here we go. Down. Up. So right at that bottom is right where We feel the most engagement right here. Woo. Keeping your shoulders back on your back. Pressing down into your feet. Slowing it down right here. So we're not jerking it up. We're just lifting it up. Here's 6, 7, so jerking will look like this, coming down and jerking it up, just the slowest squeeze to come up. Woo! Coming into our hit round, we're going to do our lateral ski jumps. Again, you can just step it, as long as you are sinking into your legs and not into your hips. So here we go. You ready? Let me grab my timers so we're not jumping forever. Here we go. So we're jumping. Take them at your pace. You might be feeling tired one day. Just focus more on the form than on how fast you're going. Okay? So pulling your core up and in, chest is up. We're just bringing our heart rate up here. Coming into our jump rope, here we go. Again, you can just step to the side, to the front, whatever you're feeling. Coming back to your breath. Blow it all the way out. Like you're gonna blow a piece of paper against the wall. We like to hold our breath up here. Come a little closer. Awesome. Woo. Coming into our second round, we got our lateral raises again. And I'm remembering my elbows. So as you come up, slightly turn your weights kind of up, so they're up towards the ceiling. That will put it more into your shoulders and out of your elbows. Are you ready? Whew. Get your stance pulling down. And with a tall posture, here we go. Up. Here's 2. Here's 6. Here's 8. 9. Woo. So again, point them towards the ceiling. 10. Woo. Coming into our deadlifts. Grab your heavy weights. Ooh. Here we go. Down and up. Pulling your core up to keep your flat back. A neutral spine. You should not, your lower back is working, but it should not be pinched. Here's 5. Here's 7. So you're kind of balancing on your ankles. Still feeling the front of your foot. Whew. Here's 9. And 10. Coming into our core. So we're going to do our side plank dips. You can either be on your knee or up on your toes, whatever you'd like to do. So we're going to be on our elbow underneath of our shoulder, pressing down, opening up. We have our hips stacked. Here we go. Oh, sorry. I need my timer. Here we go. Now for real. We go down and up. Pressing down into that forearm. Feeling like your sit bones are going down towards your heels. Feeling right here where it's crunching. You're bringing this rib to that hip bone. Almost there. Last one. Awesome. Let's come to the other side. Whew. You ready? Again, you're stacked and you're opening, pressing down into that bottom arm, putting your hand wherever you need to. Make sure it's just a light touch so you're not rolling your hips forward. You put it more into your back. Squeezing your legs, engaging your legs so you can feel your glutes. So your sit bones are going down towards your heels. And done. Whew. Coming into our last round of our lateral raises and deadlifts. Are you ready? Whew. So grabbing our good stance here, pressing down, pulling a core up and in, grounding down in the back, lifting up in the front. Here we go. 1. Try to keep your neck still. None of this. Put it in your shoulders on your medial deltoids there, on the sides of your shoulders. Here's 7. Pulling your core up and in. Here's 8. Keep breathing. Here's 10. Awesome. Coming into our deadlifts. Whew. Are you ready? So again, we're hinging from our hips, pressing down, shoulders back and down, pulling our core up and in. We go down. Here's 2. You don't need to do your extra squeeze up here. You're getting a lot of squeeze right here at the bottom. Pulling your core up and in. Here's 6. Ooh, breathing. And here's 10. 10. Awesome. Grab a drink and move those to the side for a moment. Ooh, coming into our next round, we have Y raises into our single leg bridge. So I'm actually going to go down a little bit in weight for this first round. So what you're going to do is you're going to hinge forward again here. So we're in that position, pulling your core up. So this is sinking, pulling it up, pressing into your feet, pulling up. And you're going to the opposite corners of the room. You ready? Here we go. 1. If you need to, you can sit down in a chair, like we do for our concentration curls. There's 10. Ooh, take a little pressure off of that back. We're gonna come down to our single leg bridges. All right, so I will do my right leg first so you can see. Here we are, I have it on my hip. I'm gonna roll it down and in our bridge pose. So we'll come up and bring your other leg up, keeping that same engagement. So pull your core up and in, rib cage down. And we're going to lift your leg up. You ready? Here's 1. You can always do a regular bridge with the weights. Here's 4. Really squeeze that glute. Not allowing your lower back to release here. So allowing it to go like that. There's 7. Here's 10. Whew, let's switch it to the other side. Are you ready? So we have our core up and in. You ready? We go up. So keeping it there the whole time. It's like your tailbone is going towards the back of your knee. Keeping the tension out of your shoulders. You can even have a bent knee if that's easier. Here's 7. Woo! Awesome. Let's come into that hip round again. So we're coming into our ski jumps. You ready? Woo! Here we go. Again, sinking into your foot. So you're keeping your chest up. Stepping if you choose, as long as you are sinking into your feet and not your hips. Awesome, coming into our jump rope. Whew. Coming back to your breath. Awesome. Whew. Coming back into our Y raises. So choose a good weight. Again, you can sit in your chair and just lean over and you'll get that same effect, but it should take a little pressure off of your back. Deep breath. Pressing down, hinging over, pressing down with our legs. Are you ready? Lift out and down. Here's 2. Down. Right at the bottom. Be careful not to throw the weights up. Here's 4. Here's 6. Whew. Here's 9. And 10. I think I might have to go up next round. if my back will let me. All right. Whew, coming into those bridges again. So bring your weight with you. Whew. You ready? So we're coming into a bridge position. Pull your core up and in, and your rib cage down. Keep this position the whole time, making sure that your tailbone is like going towards the back of your knee. Here we go, up. I have it just slightly underneath of my hip bone, just for more comfort. Again, you can bend your knee. It's really just keeping your hip up. Here's 6. Here's 7. Here's 9. And 10. All right, other side. Let's bring it on over. Here we go. We've got our core position. Hold up and in. Here we go. 2. So I like to think about my heel. I have it slightly up, the ball of my foot up, just so I can really focus on my glute and my hamstrings. Here's 7, 8, here's 9, and 10, and down. Woo! Awesome. We're going to come back into our side plank dips. You ready? Choosing your version, whether you're on your knee or up on your toes. Here we go. Again, choosing the form over how many you are doing. So you want to feel length from one line from the back of your head all the way to your heels. Even if you have a bent knee, here we go, other side. Woo. So even with a bent knee, you still have that long line here. So, you ready? Again, it's feeling like your belly button is pulling you up right here. That's what's lifting you. Shoulders out of your ears, out of your neck. Almost there. Awesome. Woo. All right, we have one more round of those, of our Y raises. You ready? I'm going to go up one more to my 8th. All right. You ready? Excuse my throat, clear my throat. Pushing down into our feet, hinging forward, pulling up with our core. Here we go. Out, down, 2, 6. Shoulders down out of your ears. Here's 8. Here's 9. And 10. Awesome. Coming into our last single leg bridges before we move on. Whew. Actually, let's make this a double bridge. If you want to do single leg, you can. But in the interest of time, we're going to do just a regular bridge. So I'm doing both of my weights. Pulling my core up and in, up. Keeping that core engagement. Don't let it release. Keeping your shoulders back and down. Just position the weights that feel good on your body. I've seen it like this before. Whew. Whatever honestly feels the best for you. Here's 8. Just don't hurt your pelvis bone, please. We got one more right here. 10. Awesome. Roll those to the side. All right. So we're coming to our front raises. Whew. Here we go. So we're rolling our shoulders up, back, and down. We're just going to lift straight up. I'm going to go with my 6s the first round here. Just to see where we are. You ready? So we go up. Keeping your stance the whole time. So if you're having to lean back, then the weight is too heavy. Elbows are slightly bent. Here's 10. I think I can go up. All right, we're going to do those kickbacks. Whew. So we're going to take our weight. I'm going to stick with my 8s. All right. So we have our position here where we're like this, pressing, and then we can put our weight down in that behind our knee and flex the foot. You ready? We go up, down, out, and down. So let's go up. Here's 2. You can also do this in tabletop position. It'll take a little bit of pressure off of your back and your balance your other leg. Here's 5. Keeping your core up and in, don't allow it to move. Here's 6. Whew, 7. Slowing it down. Here's 9. And 10. Woo! All right. Let's switch it to the other leg. So I'm going to stay in this position here. Whew. So I like to have my forearms, right here. Just so I'm not putting so much pressure. So again, flattening out your back, pressing into that standing leg. We go up, down, out, and down. Keeping your hips pointed down the whole time. There's 3. Here's 4. Releasing any tension in your neck. Here's 9 and 10. Woo! Awesome. All right, move that out of the way. We're going to come into our HIIT here. So again, coming into those ski jumps. Whew. Wiping the sweat from your eyes. Oh, okay, you ready? Here we go. Pressing off of that foot. You can challenge yourself if you'd like. You can go jump high, or you can go fast. This is my pace today. Find your pace. You have 2, 1. Here we are. Coming into a jump rope. Here we go. Whew. Again, not sinking. Pulling up. Using your legs to jump. Coming back to your breath. And done. Coming into our next round here, our front raises. If you need a drink, you certainly can. Coming into our front raises. You ready? Pressing down into our feet. Breathing. Shoulders are up, back, and down. Here we go, up. Here's 4. Here's 7. Woo. 10. Woo. Awesome. Coming into those fire hydrants again. Fire hydrants and kickbacks. Again, you can be down here in tabletop and you'll just go up and out. It will just take a little pressure off of your standing leg and your back as well. Are you ready? Whew. So we go up, down, pulling your core, feeling length from the crown of your head out to your tailbone. Here's 5. Keeping your core in to protect your back and to keep it stable from opening up to the side. Woo. Here's 8. 9. Woo. And 10. Woo. We're going to switch to the other side. Woo. Here we go. You ready? So we go up, down, out, and back in. Taking any tension that you're gripping. That's why I like to have it, my forearms on here so I'm not gripping too hard. Here's 6. I'm watching the sweat drip from my face. On a lift up, make sure you're not letting your back arch. Press down into that standing leg. Here's 9. Almost there. Here's 10. Woo! Okay. I think I missed a side. My fire hydrants. That's okay. Alright. We're coming back into our side plank dips. This is our last time doing this for this workout. You ready? Here we go. Come a little closer here. Whew. So we're up. Oh, may help if I actually do my timer. Okay, got it. Tailbone towards your heels, opening your shoulders, your collarbone, pressing down into that arm here, feeling like you're going to lift to touch your hip on the sky or in the ceiling. Other side. Whew. Almost there, guys. We only have one more round of lifting and then we're done. So again, tailbone to the back of your heels, squeezing your legs together, micro bend in your knees, hips stacked. Last one here. Woo! All right, last round. Let's get this out here. So we have our front raises. Whew. Here we go. You ready? Whew. Up, down, up, down. Deep breaths in your belly. Through your nose. You can let some heat out by exhaling through your mouth. Here's 5. Here's 9. Here's 10. Woo! Awesome. It will also help if you have your, now that we're done, if you have your arms out wide and not in, your chest is going to take over here. But if you're out here, you'll feel it more in your shoulders. All right. Coming into our last time of these. This is our last move of the workout. Here we go. Up. Make sure your core is up and in. You're pressing into that back leg. Standing leg. Here's 3. Keeping your back right where it is. Here's 8. Nine. And 10. Woo! Coming into our other side, I'll bring my chair over just so you can see. You ready? Woo! Make sure you're a good distance. Hips pointed towards the ground. Here we go. Pulling your core up and in. sinking, pressing. Here's 5. 7. Whew. Almost there. Don't let your core give out. Pull it up and in. Here's 9. Here's 10. Woo. We did it. Awesome. Let's stretch out our shoulders first, and then we'll get our glutes. Woo. You did awesome. Glutes. There's a lot of muscles working in that. So that's why you're sweating more. We did more HIIT this week. Awesome. Let's do our other side. Slowing your breath down. Let's just do, I like this move too because it also gets the back of your shoulders. It stretches the front. Even though it is for your triceps do go into your shoulder. They're all interconnected. So we're going to press out. Coming into our chest expansion, rolling your shoulders down. So you can even just kind of release it a little bit. Awesome. Let's come down to the ground. You can either do a figure 4 on the ground or sitting. If your heart rate is still up quite a bit, I would recommend sitting. You want to feel like your tailbone is going straight towards the opposite wall as your head. Whew. Let's just set that leg down, and we're going to allow the leg to touch the ground here, twisting, allowing a lower back to release. So really put your breath there. So really focus your, like as if you were going to breathe down there. All right, let's come back to center and we'll switch our legs. Whew. Awesome. Set it down. Whew. Other side. Again, breathing down into your lower back. Allowing your shoulder to open up. Awesome. You can just roll it on over and press it up. Whew. You did awesome today, and I hope that you had a great workout. Keep going.